All right, all right. Welcome to the Be Safe podcast. I am your host, B Cooks, and I am joined today by my partner Slim from Sit Downs with Slim. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We'll make sure we drop a link down below for his page. How you doing today, brother?
I'm pretty good, dog. What's going on?
Man, nothing, man. I know you've been busy today.
I had a interesting day. I had a nice little video shoot.
Yeah.
You know, interesting to say the least. Some nice ladies was at the shoot. We shot downtown. Did another scene at a house. A beautiful scene. It's gonna be a very great video, dog.
So was it a rap video?
Nah, it actually was like spoken word. So it was like kind of a
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
You did say you played me this.
Yeah, it was kind of dramatic. At the same time, it was a little humor to it. It was cool though.
Interesting.
Cool. Yeah, it's cool.
It's interesting. So how'd the shoot go overall?
Shoot went great, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we incorporated both of our ideas together. I normally don't shoot a lot of music videos because honestly, you don't make no money shooting music videos. But if you do it right and if it's fun, you're happy with a little bit of money that you do make.
True. So, what would you say every time I've been a part of a video shoot, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's always something like extremely bad, like funny, or just overall wild that happens at a video shoot. So, like with this one, what happened to be like the most interesting part of this?
All right, so I'll tell you. Something really funny happened, dog. I'm not gonna say no names, even though I don't know the names anyway. But something interesting happened. LeBron's a beast, by the way. But something interesting happened. I just happened to be sitting there being nosy, and one of the girls was talking about her dad, and she was like, "Yeah, I can't really I probably can't get a good boyfriend because I'm not willing to just accept anything. Like, my boyfriend has to be able to basically do the same things my dad does and replace what my dad does. Like, my dad will call me and tell I'm having a bad day and be like, check your account, and just randomly give me money.
Oh, okay, an ATM.
Yeah. And she was like, my man would have to basically replace that. And the other girl was like, oh, I know exactly what you mean, because the other day I had asked this guy for $100. I told him to give me 50 now and 50 later, for some head or whatever. And nobody paused when she said for some head or whatever. Nobody paused. And I was like, whoa, hold up.
And they was just casually having this conversation.
Casually having a conversation between scenes.
How old were these people?
Probably 40.
Nigga. That's how they. First of all, the $100 is far too expensive for some head.
I think so also.
The going rate was 40.
Mm-hmm.
Pandemic hit. I think you got a little bit more wiggle room now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild. These old ass women moving like that. Busted.
I told you, bro. On a good day, and it's just an excellent day, I probably do 40 for some head. Just a regular schmegular day like today, about 30.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie,
30.
that 40 gonna have to go towards something like, I can't just give her the 40. Like, I can't just cash out the 40. It's gonna have to go to like some drinks.
You don't feel comfortable?
Like, yeah, it's too direct. I need to, like, maybe we could like get you some food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then go from there. Like, I can't just do like just hand you the bread, like, or like leave it on the nightstand.
It's kind of like how when you was young, your parents ain't really want to just give you the money. You know what I'm saying? They were like, "What you need the money for?" And they'll buy it for you.
Like,
they don't want to just give you the money.
Bread, bro. Like, what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, bro, I brought you back because I told you I fucked up.
Yeah.
I fucked up. Episode 1, we shot it together.
Facts.
I was critical of myself, so I said it was epic trash. Shot a pod last night with confidence. You know what I'm saying?
And what happened?
It's gone.
I
don't know what I did. I don't know what I pressed. Maybe I had one too many glasses of wine. I don't know. I just know I can't find it.
Yeah.
And it's not on the card. It ain't on the computer. None of that. So I can't flex. I was frustrated as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
felt like I had did all this good work. You know what I'm saying? I had everything set up on my own. You know what I mean? Like I was doing my own thing and it's fucking gone.
Bro, but like I told you earlier, like, bro, when you do something like this, especially in the creative field, bro, you're gonna go through like trial and error of things. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
definitely gonna go through it, bro. Cause I told you I went through it the first 2-3 months, bro. My first 2 episodes I put out was complete garbage, sound like super trash. I got a video on YouTube with the audio on there.
Well, yeah, you can go back and reflect on your, on where you've come from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I'm taking the L's like early. You know what I'm saying? Get them out the way, as soon as possible. Just because, I'm confident in, in what I'm trying to do. I think a lot of people though are kind of have a misunderstanding of how broad a podcast can be.
Yeah.
You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? That's what I'm noticing just on people's feedback or whatever. Because, you'll get questions like, well, what's the topic?
Mm-hmm.
And, who's to say the topic has to be the entire episode? It
Exactly.
can be a segment of the episode or what have you. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost weird because I'm telling people, like, it's more of a lifestyle podcast. Like, we talk about whatever we want to talk about, and you really tuning in for the opinions and on it.
So for the record, what is going to be the theme of the podcast? Just strictly lifestyle, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
topics about
Mainly lifestyle, just current events, what's going on right now. I may include some personal experience stuff. You know what I'm saying? With sitting down with other people like yourself, of course, I want to know what you got going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? If there's anything you want to promote, put out there, educate the people on, or maybe we just had a good conversation at a previous date, and it brought us here. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure I don't want to box myself in. You know what I'm saying? And I want to leave it open for growth. To give people the opportunity to come on here and just talk their shit. You know what I'm saying? We need to give people more of their flowers while they're here.
Could anybody get on this podcast, or is this gonna be?
No. Hell no. I don't want.
I gotta ask the question, bro. Because everybody gonna DM you and be like, "Bro, put me on the cast."
Bro, you think the DM ain't deep?
Yeah,
bro, they on it. Boy, put me on. But like, people gotta understand. Like, I'm truly trying to make this a business.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see longevity in this. You know what I'm saying? And just sitting down with anybody, that will get me content, but I don't know if that will create longevity. You know what I'm saying? And then you also got to consider the consumer. Do they want to hear from that personality? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm nobody, but who is that person? You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no disrespect to somebody who wants to be on the podcast. I think that's great that you want to, I guess, support. If that's what, I don't know if that's considered support. Yeah.
There's a big difference between support and just wanting to be a part of something to see, where it goes. And also collabs. A lot of people call like doing something with you a collab when it's very one-sided. I went through that also.
Yeah. And I think people don't understand how to ask for help when pursuing something new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think we had talked briefly before about...
Let me get something to ask you.
Yeah. We had talked briefly before about...
Appreciate it.
Like with me starting the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense for Slim to invest any of his time in what Brandon Cooks got going on if Brandon Cooks ain't investing more time than Slim.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So like what we doing here right now, I wouldn't even call this a collab. I'll call this a feature. You invited me to come onto your platform. I literally didn't do anything. I didn't set a camera up. I didn't set a mic up. I just sat down. You're handling everything. So I wouldn't even call this a collab. Some people would call it a collab because I'm on here and they know me for podcasting. I wouldn't call that this. And that's where a lot of people get it confused. Like they'll come on your platform and be like, "Oh yeah, we collabed on this." And I learned that early. Like I pulled up to do people podcasts and they didn't even have the sound right. And I had to do all the sound work.
Yeah, so once you're doing the work, I mean, yeah,
At
it's
that
not a
point,
collab. You just
at that
using
point, it's
somebody
my
else's
product
equipment.
now.
Yeah.
So now it's like, oh, I got to put this on my platform. This is a sit down with Slim show.
Right. And really, shoot, you helped me get to that point. You know what I'm saying? But again, that came with me putting in the effort first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, bro, I'm one of them type people, like, I'm willing to help people that want to help themselves. And now I just said this on the podcast I did last night that's not coming out till Tuesday. But I'm also getting to the point where I'm probably about to stop answering questions through DMs because it's like the same people that will ask you these questions on how to do this, how to do that, they'll dish you later on. And it's like, bro, I genuinely just wanted to see you win, and now you're dissing me? This is weird.
And when you say they dish you, what kind of shit they say?
Weird stuff like it'll just be something crazy like, yeah, there's no good podcast in the city, so let me go ahead and take this over. And you know they like directly talking about you.
Yeah, like that's and see, like I think with us doing podcasts, people have another misconception that it's competition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That bothers me also. Like,
I'm gonna sit here and say, bro, the Be Safe podcast is the #1 podcast in Augusta.
Yeah.
But that's not discrediting Slim. That's just me having confidence. In
bro,
my product.
There's nothing wrong with saying something like that. For me, it's the people like, I don't know if you've seen this podcast that I produce, and the guy that was there, he was like, you know, shout out to Slim and everything, but I'm coming for that ass. Pause. I'm coming for that ass. But he said, I'm coming for that ass. He was like, I'm the best with this shit. And I'm thinking like, bro, how you gonna be this competitive and say you the best at this shit? And I've never even heard your product. Then I finally click on your product and it sounds like shit.
And then like, okay, so when I guess in the realm of podcasting, if somebody says they're coming for that ass, pause. So like, what does that mean? Like, what are they after?
I don't know. And this is a sound
tangible.
engineer. This is a sound engineer. So I guess he was speaking of, I don't know, bro.
It's like, cause there's nothing tangible that you could be after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, are you coming after like video count? Like, are you reaching for like to outdo the number of podcast episodes? Like,
and that's weird. Like, how would you? Okay, I think this person has like 4 or 5 episodes. Maybe it might be 3 or 4. And I think I'm dropping episode number 88 next week. So it's like, how we gonna compete with that? Right. What you gonna do? Drop one every day?
What do you?
If you gonna drop one every day, salute to you, cause I'm not dropping a pod every day.
That means you dropped off the face of the earth for like a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And did nothing for somebody to come for that ass.
And bro, people don't know, like, putting out one podcast is very time consuming, especially when you first starting out and you haven't really perfected how to do this shit.
Nigga.
Like, so for me, because, you know, I've been doing it for like 2 years, now I can record a podcast. I can, like, last night I shot a podcast in 2 hours. I went ahead and mixed it down and edited right then and there, and I already got it on my hard drive ready to go. When I first started, that one episode, I probably work on that for 3-4 days.
But yeah, like, and that's, I think that's where my patience came in. Mm-hmm. But like, okay, when I put it out, I want to be able to have a workflow, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Be a little bit more fluid. Cause right now, leading up to this, you said it took you 3 days. I think I'm working on day. No, let me count. Like,
it ain't that many, dog.
About 7.
7 days.
7. You know.
I mean, that's what come with it, though, bro. I mean, especially when you first start them, because you really trying to practice how to do things.
Yeah, and that was most of it, just that learning curve
and it's simple things that I was like learning first starting out. Like, I didn't know how to fade the audio in and out so I can make an intro or something.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know how to do simple stuff.
Yeah, like, but it's gonna be straight, man. But I deleted the first one by accident. I was frustrated as shit, right? And I think some of that carried over into the morning, cause I was kind of lit this morning.
Yeah.
And you know, basketball's going on right now, and just to be frank, like us men, you know, when we're doing stuff like waiting up for a woman and stuff like that, our expectation is for you to arrive.
Oh, we could make a whole podcast about
You know
that,
what I'm
dog.
saying? And like, I feel like when they drop the ball, we ain't allowed to like call them out on dropping that ball. You know what I'm saying? They want to get mad because we call them out on their bullshit.
Hold up, do you wait up for the woman that went out and she's out drinking and she's gonna pull
Oh
up after
hell
her night?
no.
That's what you talking about?
Nah, I'm talking about the one you might have talked to at 9:30. She like, yeah, I'm gonna pull up. Let me take a shower.
Okay.
But
Just making sure.
Her shower will take an hour and 37 minutes. Like she getting ready to hit the strip. You know what I'm saying? And by
Yeah.
that time, shit, I done laid out. I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying?
And it's over with.
Yeah. And then you want to call them out, and it's like, but that was just that one time. But I can name like 5 times.
That's kind of like the post that you made last night and the young lady that responded under it. And I was like, she's so like right though, like and honest. It's like women just don't take accountability for nothing.
No, not
It's
at
like
all.
this is who we are and you need to accept this.
Yeah, like, and then they fuck up. I'm sorry, it's not in their vocabulary, bro.
Oh nah, not at
It's
all.
not. It's like, hey, get over it.
Bro, I said this on the pod I did last night. Growing up, the only like example I had for a woman was my mom. I didn't really grow up around no family or nothing like that. So like I just figured all women had to be like my mom. And that actually was a great example because my mom is a very strong woman, but she also has every flaw a woman would have. And yes, I called it a flaw because not taking accountability for your actions is a flaw, and not being able to apologize for about things and move forward is definitely a flaw. Like, dog, my mom was the type person that would do something and the next day she'll probably feel bad about it and be like, shoot, come on boy, you want to go out to eat?
And that's supposed to mean I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But women don't know how much dick they would get if they said I'm sorry.
Bro, you said that last night and I was like, dog, that shit makes so much sense.
Like, you know, what? You want to touch my soft spot. Nigga, she said I'm sorry. Oh, Lord. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
What's the price of roses right now?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said, sorry, but I got the, I think I'm ready for a relationship. Like, niggas be up, went crazy, you hear that?
Excuse me, you said what?
Yeah. For sure.
You said sorry.
So,
Is it my birthday?
so on top of being like basically stood up, right?
Uh-huh.
It just led myself on like a thought tangent, like a thought rant. And being that the Lakers lost last night, I woke
Yeah.
up this morning and felt comfortable enough to say that a lot of women these days expect LeBron James treatment on KCP production.
KCP definitely was
And
a
that's
horrible
Caldwell
pickup.
Pope.
Yes.
I ain't, you know.
Yeah. And they most definitely do, bruh. It's like, so a woman will do something simple for you, right? And swear it was just everything. Like, okay, I'm going to just tell a true story. Back in my heyday, in my young day when I was a little young player, I was dealing with this little block. You know, for those of you that don't know what a block is, it's a little big girl. You know what I'm saying? She was like a 305 though. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't no 454 or nothing. She was a little 305, a little mini block. You know what I'm saying? And the mini block, like most of them do, gave great head. And one day she
I heard
bust
big
out.
girls like all foods shaped like dicks.
Yeah. Yeah, you did say that. They love popsicles. You would always see them.
sandwiches,
Subway sandwiches.
pickles.
Cucumbers.
Yeah, all
the
that.
cucumber challenge. Yes, they love it. So this girl told me one day, she was like, hey, we basically should be in a relationship. And I'm like, huh? And she's like, yeah, like I do everything for you. I'm like, everything like what? And this was when I was in college too. She was like, I said, everything like what? She said, I give you head.
What?
I said, what do you mean? She was like,
I
oh,
give
you
you
think I'm
head.
just out here sucking everybody dick? I give you head. And I'm like, bruh,
That's not
that's
like a
it?
like that's all you have?
Yeah, that's
that was-
it.
That was the whole thing?
Bruh, like, I seen a tweet today, bruh, and the girl that shared it, I was so disappointed in her. But the tweet said, a man had the nerve to ask me, what do you bring to the table besides vagina? And I looked at him and said, who said I was offering vagina?
But like, I be getting so weak. Like, so that was it. Like, that's all you got.
Yeah,
you got
that's all you got
great
for me?
Instagram photos and vagina.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, it's a million fine chicks on Instagram. Second of all, if it was really that bad, I can buy any of those things you just brought to the table.
Yes.
If it was really that serious.
Bruh, see, and I'm glad we always get to this point when women start saying stuff like that, because it's like, bruh, they don't understand how more convenient it is for us if we could just pay for it versus having to deal with that stuff they talking about.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh, if y'all feel like the vagina equals money, it's way more convenient for me to just go ahead and send somebody $40 so they'll leave.
Yeah.
And not ask me no questions. Like, I don't even need her to ask me how my day was.
Yeah, like
That'll be a bonus. That might get you a $5 tip.
It's
though.
like a rental car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get it, you drive the shit out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Take it right back.
Right.
Take
Leave
it
where
right
you got
back.
Right where you got it from.
Or like a hotel room. You go ham in a hotel room, you don't even make the bed.
Yeah. Ugh. Just.
You nut on the ceiling in that hotel room. And you leave. Stress free. And you know black people don't check out of hotel rooms.
Hell no.
We just leave. With the key on the dresser and the door wide open.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what us black people
no
do.
remorse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But they gotta understand, like, hey, that. Okay. Oh shit, this is so funny. So my brother, you know, we had the part about the song.
Okay.
The song.
Yeah. The Wobster.
So, you know, me and my brother split from the suburbs, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm from Gwinnett, the north side. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a suburb kid also.
So he was like, bro, why is it called WAP? He was like, because I can read, and if I were to write RAP, it's rap. So why isn't it WAP?
I didn't think of that.
I fucking died.
I didn't think of that,
I said,
bro.
bro, you're on something. So should it be WOP?
Now, I'm gonna be honest. English is definitely not my strong point, but I know that's right. You know what I'm saying? English isn't my strong point. I'm definitely a numbers guy,
I
but
was like, my brother is fucking stupid, dog.
hey, he on to something though, dog.
Right. I was like, I hadn't even thought about that.
But it makes sense for them to call WAP WAP, because come on now, it's Cardi. Like,
Yeah.
and I said that, bro. Like, how much do you really expect from Cardi and Meg? Like, how much substance do you really expect?
Is a strawberry still not a strawberry?
It's the same thing. So for most people, it just has to be fun. It doesn't have to make sense, dog.
So the other thing I wanted to, run past you, right?
Uh-huh.
Because I know you're going to keep it real with me. Do you agree or disagree that most women have been bought before?
It depends. It depends what you mean by has been brought.
No,
Does it mean
bought like in some way, shape, or form? So, for example, you say, "Hey, babe, come with me to Vegas." Right? And she like, "Nah, I don't really know you like that." And then you like, "Shit, I'll pay for the ticket." And then she like, "When we leaving?"
Yeah. So
She was bought in that. That
I
was
would
a
say
transaction.
I definitely would make a strong statement and say that almost every woman probably did take advantage of an opportunity and didn't mind giving up some cootie cat at the end of the night.
Now, I wasn't even necessarily referring to giving it up. But because I view it as simple as if we saying, come out to eat with me, you know what I'm saying? And you like, don't worry about it. I got it. I'll pay for it. She came because you paid, not because she wanted to come.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a transaction because the fact that I offered to pay, i.e. money, you came. Because if I did not offer to pay or continue to ride with your initial answer, it would have been a no. So
That's
I
facts.
personally believe most women have been bought in some way, shape, or form. Because I'm sure you've heard this conversation. Girl only went because he paid.
Yeah. But have you ever been brought before?
Hell yeah.
That's real. Because I know I have multiple times.
You know how much women cost us?
Have you ever dealt with a woman?
Right back just a little bit.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Yeah, you good. Say what?
Have you ever dealt with a woman that you really only was messing with because of the benefits that you got from her, like the things she was doing for you?
Yeah. There was a time.
Yes and no?
Yeah, there was a time. There was a time where I was like a shitbag. You know what I'm saying? Like taking more withdrawals than I was making deposits.
But see, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing because I feel like we all do it. Like sometimes a woman legit loves you and she loves you for things like security. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost the same thing. But sometimes we'll deal with a woman just because it's like, hey, she likes to go out to eat a lot and she pays. Women do the same thing also.
For sure. But see, I feel like with us, because we're on the other end of that so much, we're more willing to be like, heck yeah, I'll let you pay.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know how many of these I done paid for before I met you? We are nowhere near recouping yet.
But see, on the flip side of that though, I'm gonna be honest. I judge the fellas that deal with women just because they have their stuff together, and they legit just want to live with them and just mooch off of them. Like I judge those fellas.
That's a shitty ass nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like you just living off her. You ain't bringing nothing to the table. You like Lawrence in season 1. Insecure.
Shout out to Lawrence though.
That's my dog though.
Lawrence one of the best characters ever on the show.
For sure, that's my dog.
I rock with Lawrence, dog.
But you picking up what I'm putting out.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I felt bad for him in season 1 though.
I did too, man. I felt like he was grinding.
And he was trying, bro.
I done been Lawrence before.
That's the most you can ask for somebody to at least try. And Holmes was trying, dog.
Yeah, and he was. But see, like, I almost look at it like, you know what? On some, like, it makes me think about Mike Jones. You know what I'm saying? It's on some, like, look, I'm going to come up. You know what I'm saying? But don't act like you fuck with me once I'm up. You know, back then you ain't want me. Now I'm hot. Oh, I supported you. I knew you could do it. It's like, no, you didn't. You said I was a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? You said I was a sorry excuse of a man. Like, what are you talking about? You tried to, like, strip me of my manhood.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm up, and you like, such a beautiful chocolate man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I had to get that off this morning. I was a little frustrated. So, just know, ladies, a lot of you have been bought. Because if we offered you money, and you said yes, we bought you.
Facts.
And this, it goes to include the same, I'm sure most of y'all done had that dude that say, oh, come chill with me for the day. Oh, well, I gotta work. Well, how much you make? I'll pay you what you made for the day.
Oh, yeah, those tweets be funny, too.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, is we recording?
Oh, yeah, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's recording straight to the card?
Like, when I press stop, that shit'll, that shit'll do that shit.
I was just asking because
bro.
I'm new to this privileged board that you have over here. This privileged board is the GOAT. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah, we're recording. Yeah, you made me nervous.
No, we good.
Yeah, this board is like, I needed something like retard proof. Because all them shit with all them knobs and shit, bro, that shit make me nervous.
I'm going to tell you, it takes some getting used to.
Yeah, like this, it has the whole column set up.
Color coded.
You know what I'm
nice
saying?
looking.
Yeah.
For those of you listening that don't know, we're talking about this Rodecaster Pro. You can look it up if you want to get into podcasting. That would be the perfect mixer for you to get. Shout out to B Cooks for investing into something that he really wanted to do.
Oh, for sure, man. Because one thing I didn't want to do is like be dependent upon somebody. People was like, oh well, such and such can produce it for you, this, that, and the third. And I was like, well, that means I gotta pay them,
Facts.
and I don't make money off this, and that's an extra expense.
Well, you know, I'm a producer, so I can tackle this from two different angles. I can think about my bread, or I can just tell the truth. I'd rather just tell the truth. Honestly, dog, it is a waste of money to pay somebody to do this recording thing, unless you don't have the time and you make enough money to the point where it really doesn't matter. If you're in that situation, then I get why you would pay a producer. But other than that, you definitely should learn how to record yourself because it's not that hard. Like, how much does that mixer cost that you have?
Retail is, I think right now it's going right at $600.
Okay, $600. You can get a 2 mic interface for $250, and you can get some decent mics for about $40 a piece. Get two of them. That's $80 plus the $150. That's a little over $200, and you can be up and at it. Go ahead and record, figure out the software that you have on your computer, and boom, that's it. You're golden. You don't have to keep paying someone like me $35 an hour just to record audio, $60 an hour to record audio and video. Now for the video, you can start out small and use a camera phone. You know what I'm saying?
I was on a podcast last week that was shot on the camera phone.
Yeah. But see, I want to ask you, what made you put all this money in starting out, like actually purchase the camera? Because I didn't do that. I didn't purchase a camera nor a mixer when I first started out.
It was a couple things. One, like, I want to quit my fucking job. That's the first thing. I want to quit my job. You know what I'm saying? But it started jumping off the porch, getting the camera was gonna force me to do everything else. You know what I'm saying? Because if I had a camera, I already like taking pictures of stuff. So okay, cool. But now I got a dedicated camera that I can shoot video with or take pictures with. That's not my cell phone. So I can dedicate time to something besides my device. Then it was like, okay, if I'm gonna do it, I know the product I want to put out. Like I know how I want it to look. I know what I want to present, and I want to get the stuff I need and grow with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to this Rodecaster. I probably not have to buy anything else. You know what I'm saying? Even as the platform grows.
Yeah, you made the initial investment.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to have to, I didn't buy an interface with just two mic inputs and not have an opportunity to sit down with 4 people. You know what I'm saying? Because then I'd be dependent upon reaching out to somebody like yourself. Hey, can I rent your equipment? Now I got a bill. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I just wanted to be fully capable of doing it in-house. You know what I'm saying? And really, rather than spending $20 to $35 paying a producer or somebody like yourself to mix it down or whatever, take 35 to 60 minutes and watch some YouTube videos.
YouTube University, baby. I try to tell people you can learn anything from that. And then like, so someone like you also had the, I don't want to call it an advantage, but you know, nor being lucky, but you was able to run across somebody like me that's done it before, and I could like, you know, give you some pointers or, you know, answer a question for you here and there.
Yeah, for sure. Like that was a blessing. Like, cause
not saying I would need any credit for that, but because Maine was that person for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And like I knew like my brother makes beats, but like the approach to recording a nigga rapping and just doing a podcast, they're gonna think about it in a way more intricately than what the process requires. Yeah. So even my brother was like, I said, bro, I think you're overthinking it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I'm looking at this board. Okay, I can count to 14. That's 14 channels. All right, got it.
Okay.
Apply it. All right, cool. All right, bro, don't worry about all these EQs, big bottoms. We can get there. We can always get there.
I told you, people been talking about mixing down podcasts lately too, and I'm like, I wouldn't mind having my podcast mixed, but I wouldn't say it's something super important. I'm more so concerned with the overall product. If you enjoy the listen,
yeah, and that's what I want, because you know anybody can put out a product and say they have a podcast, but if I can't sit through 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it with my first one. That's why I say it was epic trash. Yeah, I heard myself say like 150 times.
But you know, that's what comes with it. Like, did you ever like also? But have you ever took a speech class
Yeah,
like in
yeah,
college and stuff?
yeah. You know, public speaking and all of
Yeah,
that.
you know it's kind of like what you do when you're nervous or you're like reaching for thoughts. You say you say like, bro. Everyone does it. I know I
That's
do
when
it often.
I could see it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know myself, so I could see that. Okay, I'm saying because I'm not comfortable. I'm not used to presenting myself for who I know myself to be while the camera on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm consciously thinking about what that thing's looking at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but man, look. At the end of the day, this shit's gonna be fun, bro. It's gonna be a fun fucking journey. All of you out there watching, I hope y'all stick along with me. You know what I'm saying?
The Be Safe podcast.
For sure, for sure.
I'm excited to see where it goes.
Man, look, I'm
what
excited.
you got planned for it? Like, what's the end all goal for the Be Safe podcast? Like, would you want to pitch it to a major network or?
I would want it to be the place people feel like they have to come to present themselves or put themselves out there or their product or their opinion. And because you know when we go to these bigger cities, what do? They sit down at 5, 6, 7 platforms or radio stations, etc. And they may be asked the same questions, but it's still a different experience on each one. So I would like to ultimately see, you know, see it be like almost like a circuit you come through when you come to the city. Like you gotta sit down with B Cooks at Be Safe. You gotta sit down with Slim. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sit down with Maine. And again, Maine and Slim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? Because each of our personalities are going to create a different interview.
I like that idea also. And like the difference from sitting down with me at sit downs with Slim and then sitting down with Maine at More Than the Masters and then going to Maine and Slim, you're going to get a totally different interview from all three of those. Because my style is more so like straight podcasting, just sitting there kicking the shit. His is like an organized interview. Then when you bring us together on the show, it's the best of both worlds.
Yin and yang.
Yeah, and it's also like 3 different platforms, but the same 2 people.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And really, ultimately, I just want people to be more open to conversation. Like, it doesn't matter if I don't like what you said. You know what I'm saying? It's that your opinion's different. I want to see your perspective. Like, help me understand why you feel that way. You know
so, bro, I want to talk to you about something. Like, you went in, I think it was today, about and yesterday. You were very critical to women. So,
like I said, I was a little, you know what I'm saying? I was a little frustrated because your boy got screwed up. You know what I mean?
So, if you had a woman on your show and she was just totally against everything that you say, how would you handle that on your show?
It depends on, I guess, how they're presenting it. If they're extremely aggressive, I may be a little bit more hostile. Okay. But, you know, it would be my responsibility to maintain my composure. But honestly, if she disagreed with everything I said, just be able to elaborate on what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm cool with a difference in opinion. Just help me understand. I don't have to agree. Just help me understand. Like, use choice words that allow me to understand why you feel that way. If you just going with, well, niggas, motherfuckers, you ain't giving me no substance.
Yeah.
The argument's lost.
So, bro, I want to tell you something interesting. Take that back. Let me back up. Only one time have I ever had someone on my show that disagreed with my opinions get angry and walk off the show. Most of the time,
do you have that footage?
Yes, on my hard drive, of course. But the person who it is, you don't want to see it. You don't care.
Oh, yeah.
But
fucking trash.
I'll tell you who it is and what happened. But most of the time when somebody comes on my show because they disagree with something with me, by the time I get done talking, they're like, he isn't how I thought he was. So it's like not a big argument. It's just a nice disagreement. But the person who it was that walked off my show and it was angry was Damo. The first
kinda
time
expect
me and
that.
Damo ever did a podcast, we did it at Trey crib in his room, and Damo thought he was getting an interview about his rap career.
Can I stop you?
Go ahead.
What rap career?
Bruh, Damo thought he had a rap career. He thought he was
I know
getting an
he's
interview.
trying to rap, but
He thought he thought he has a rap career, and I had a platform he was going to get on, and we was about to go in. I have it on my hard drive. I could show you one day.
That
and he was
sounds,
super angry, bro.
that story sounds very similar to one that was being preached to me a couple of days ago.
And the crazy thing about it is we had one of our homeboys. Shout out to Joe. He just got out of jail recently. We had him in the room, and when we got done,
real quick for Joe though. Free all my niggas, man.
yeah, and free all the niggas that didn't do it.
That's only who I was referring to.
I want to make sure we make that being known. Free all the niggas that didn't do it. Like I don't like what jail is, but some niggas, boy, woo, we gonna have to figure something out for these boys because they can't be out here with the rest of us.
Free such and such. I mean, I know he murdered that nigga, but shit.
I know he kidnapped them kids, but shit, my nigga a good nigga.
That my dog, bro.
Yeah, like what's going on, bro? What's up with people for real? Like I told you, I seen somebody defending the pedophile online saying that, hey, he didn't rape nobody because it was consensual. I was like, bro, how the fuck can a 9-year-old consent to sex?
I don't understand. But see, and yeah, that's that conversation where I was like, yeah, that person got to be slow too.
Yeah,
You got to be a little slow.
talking about it was consent. That was wild.
But look, I have a daughter, and look, nah, I can't get with it. You know what I'm saying? Cause matter of fact, speaking of niggas that did it, bro, my DM be blowing up sometimes, bro. I don't be knowing how to feel about this shit, bro. And mind you, it ain't just one. It's not just one. So if any of you jail niggas that been in my DM feel some type of way, only a hit dog holler. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Just know, whoever feels some type of way, you're not alone. But my thing is, I don't know how to support guilt. Like you did it. Like it wasn't like, hey, I was defending my mom or my kids. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I thought they were gonna kill me, or
So
I need something better than that.
when you say somebody that did it, like, let me give you a scenario.
OJ did it.
All right, let me give you a scenario. So my homeboy was locked up for like a little over 3 years, and I basically like rolled with him on that bed. I made sure I looked out for him while he was gone.
You know, Quay?
Quay also, but not Quay. I got a homeboy named E, and he was locked up for like a gun charge and possession with intent of marijuana. It was like his second one.
Okay, so like, to me, that's like a victimless crime.
Okay, so we're not talking about victimless crimes then. We're talking about crimes with actual victims,
Yeah,
where somebody
I'm not talking
suffered
about,
and they were
like,
guilty.
I'm not talking about he got caught with a pound of weed in the car, you know what I'm saying, and a gun on him. Because, shoot, we live in the South, bro. The only thing that matters down here is God, guns, and football.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's all that matters down here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that I can support that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can help you keep your head up.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? I can give you words of motivation. I can maybe even financially support you on occasion. You know what I'm saying? But if you touching little girls, or, you know what I'm saying, like you blatantly murder somebody, or, you know, those extreme crimes, like, bro, like I can't support it, bro. If you, what? I can't.
And that's why, so, bro, I had a tweet that went viral on Twitter. It actually was a retweet from, I think, allhiphop.com, and it basically was saying that Bobby Shmurda was coming up for parole. And I think the tweet had said something along the lines of, I'd rather pull it up than misquote my damn self. So just give me like 2 seconds, because somebody just retweeted. People still retweeting it. All right, so the tweet says he held it down. We got to give him, somebody FaceTiming me. We got to get him the red carpet when he comes home. 10 times as many views as 6ix9ine got. And you see it got 43,000 retweets, 138,000 likes, Oh, I'm talking about real viral. I wasn't talking about like Augusta
Yeah,
viral. You know how people got 100 retweets and they be like, "Oh,
Oh
it went viral."
yeah. That's
No, I'm talking about like viral.
that's
viral.
legit. Right.
Yeah. So
That's one of the ones like, what did he say to make this happen?
yeah. So that happened. I had a couple more tweets that went viral. A couple of them was to Joe Budden. Another one was to Rhapsody. But anyway, that's not here or there. But a lot of people was tweeting on there basically saying, hey, y'all was snitch too if y'all was 6'9" and 6'9" shoes. Then other people were saying like, hey, I hate that we try to defend people that are guilty and say free them and blah blah. Like talking about Bobby Shmurda. Basically the same way that Candace Owens was saying, like, I hate how we try to use black people as black people that are guilty as heroes, and they're not heroes, they're guilty, when she was talking about the young man that got killed in Minnesota by the police officer.
George Floyd?
Yeah, George Floyd, my bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, they basically was saying that, and I'm like, hey, y'all acting like Bobby Shmurda was just out here just straight murking niggas.
And then, from my understanding, Bobby Shmurda took the rap. You know, if I'm not mistaken.
And he got locked up for racketeering and conspiracy, like basically gang activities.
Right. Plotting on niggas. Basically. I mean,
plotting on drugs and activities. Like nobody got locked up for murder.
Yeah, they ain't catch nobody. Like,
and people was on there like, hey, y'all be praising people that did it or whatever. And they was defending 6ix9ine while down talking Bobby Shmurda.
I can't defend 6ix9ine. Cause my thing is like, you hopped in that. That's all. That's the end of it. I don't care where you came from. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you was raised with a golden spoon rather than a silver. You know what I'm saying? If you hopped in that world, you expected to live by them rules. So shit, I can't support that nigga either.
But you know what was interesting about all the 6ix9ine stuff that happened? We found out the people that are natural born snitches, and I'm glad they showed face.
Oh, boy, motherfuckers are running tell that so fast, boy.
Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, because
if females giving up pussy for money, niggas a snitch for less.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, pussy's supposed to be sacred.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If me and you are riding and we both doing something, I have nothing to say to the police about anything you got going on that I was involved in. Nothing. Now, if a woman is riding with me and I'm on my dirt and she's there, she's a civilian. You know what I'm saying? I completely understand why she would tell what she knows and only what she knows.
Question. What if y'all both participate in this dirt?
Then she's also wrong and foul for that. That's what people don't understand. What I'm saying, that's strictly what snitching is.
If y'all get pulled over and it's both y'all shit, are you expecting both of y'all to go to jail?
Me personally, no.
You gonna take it for her?
I mean, it depends what woman it is. Nah, probably so, bro. Probably so. I probably would.
Sticky situation for me.
It is sticky. It's sticky. But it's like, what's the point of both of us going to jail?
I ain't gonna fled, bro. I had a chick call the police on me one time. When the police came, she acting belligerent, rah. I'm standing at parade rest. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga still in the military. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to have these crackers tackle me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, cause she acting crazy. So she come out there, and he got weed and a scale. Da.
See, that's some wild shit.
Nah, but check what I did, though. Because you want to tell like that? I said, officer, it's our weed. Straight up. Mind you, her mama.
So what happened in this situation? Like, what ended up happening?
They went to jail. I mean, no, excuse me. Nobody went to jail.
They went to jail?
Nobody went to jail. Yeah, nobody went to jail. They ended up just saying, chill out, go home. Yeah, but I definitely said it was our weed. Because that's what, they weren't here for that. They wasn't there for the weed.
And here you go.
Trying to pin me with some reefer. It's our weed.
But you know, bro, women get super emotional in situations, especially like when feelings and relationships is involved. and they start doing some very irrational things. Kind of like the video of the woman blowing up the man's car and burning half her face off.
That shit was
It's like you was willing to
hilarious.
sacrifice half your face because you was that angry at this man?
No, her ass ain't think about what the fuck she was doing. And they realized that she was gonna blow the fuck up.
That shit crazy, bro. Like, shawty, you about to blow half your face off because you angry with this man.
Man, that shit's fucking crazy. But, man, look, honestly, that's about all I got for today, brother. So look, this is gonna conclude episode of the Be Safe podcast. Again, I'm sitting down with my partner, Sit Downs with Slim. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and of course, we'll be at you next week with another one. Feel me?
We out.